Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a Rutland City letter carrier, and I'm here to talk to you and ask you for your help and support with the Letter Carrier Food Drive. This is an event that we've been doing for 30 years, the nation's largest one-day food drive. Letter carriers would like you to leave non-perishable food donations at your mailbox on the second Saturday in May. That's May 11th, Mother's Day weekend. On that Saturday, we will pick up your food. It'll either be your letter carrier or a trusted volunteer, and we will bring that food to a local food shelf. All the food collected stays in the community that it was donated in. That's the beauty of this drive, is truly neighbors helping neighbors. Rutland City sees a huge need for food at this time. The food shelves report that they are extremely low. Kids will be out of school. Food programs that are normally provided won't be there during the summer months. So please, once again, support the Rutland Letter Carriers Food Drive. And on May 11th, second Saturday in May, we're asking for your food donations, and the Rutland City Letter Carriers and carriers in your community will pick it up and get it to the closest food shelf.
Hi, my name is Audrey Bridge. I'm the director at Rutland Community Cupboard here in Rutland. The community cupboard started in probably the basement of a church, and it's grown and grown. First they did holiday meals, then they went on and were allowing people to visit the food shelf, I think 6 times a year, and now we have people coming every week. We're serving about 1,000 visits a month, and that equals 2,000 bags of food. The way that things work here is we're open 5 days a week. We have a staggered schedule that supports people who are working or who are trying to work with the public transportation. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we're open for people 65 or older at 11 o'clock. And then from noon to 2 o'clock, it would be the general public. Of course, we welcome the seniors then as well. And Tuesday, Thursday, we're open from 3 to 4 for our 65 and older, and then 4 to 5:30 for the general public. People are allowed to come here once a week. They are able to fill 2 bags completely, 2 grocery bags. It's self-choice, which is a beautiful thing, because if you only eat tomato soup and I give you pea soup, it's a waste. So you're allowed to come in here, make your choices. We're always here to offer our assistance. Generally, the 2 bag limit is what we work with. There are some items that are harder for us to get or extremely expensive that we do limit. Always eggs are a big concern, so we offer between a half dozen to a dozen per week. And then meats, you know, it could be from 1 package to 4 packages depending on the availability at that time. We like to allow people to get what they need, and that's always the point. Well, we're very excited about the upcoming Postal Carriers Food Drive. That's going to have a big impact on the summer for us. If people want ideas on what they can gather for us, proteins are always great. Definitely tuna. Baked beans are a big one. Condiments are very hard for us to get. Syrups or pancake mixes or pastas. And please think about the kids. If they're not going to be in school, they're going to be at home, and you know they're going to be snacking. Above all else, please make sure that you're donating items that are within their goodness date. We appreciate everything that you do and your consideration of your neighbors.
My name is Jim Cody. I'm a volunteer here at the Community Cupboard. I've been coming here since the Stuffle Bus, where I met Audrey. After we had the Stuffle Bus, I came down, and I've been coming here Monday through Friday, helping him as much as I can, whatever needs to be done. And you caught me in the middle of doing my produce this morning. Anything helps. Some people don't realize how much need there is in Rutland. If you're not aware of it, we have to stock these shelves every day, 2 or 3 times during the day when we're open. And I'm happy that I'm allowed to help volunteer and help get this, product on the shelves, and to help the people and spread the word that the Community Cupboard is here. If you have needs, we're here to help you. And if you have a family of 7 or 8, you can still come. If it's just singles, 1. If you're living in a hotel, we do have food that's microwavable. We have different suggestions and we'll show you, and we try to take care of everybody's needs. I don't think people are aware of how many people we serve and how many items go out. I mean, we have days where there's over 2,000 items go out. The post office food drive will be major for us because the need is in Rutland. The postmen know most of the areas that they deliver mail and everything else, and they see the need themselves. Good morning, welcome to the Rutland Community Cupboard. If you would step in this way, and then we would take your last name, check you off, and ask if you'd like to have a milk card. We have a half gallon of milk that you go to Stewart's, redeem the card so they don't have to carry the half gallon with you because of your backpack. It might be a little heavy. Today we have fish sticks, and we have pork loins, and we have pork chops. And it's very easy accessible. And we make sure for shorter people like me, the stuff is on the bottom, and the taller can go up above. And we have our nuts and almonds and everything available, our produce. We'll have some items that we normally don't have on the shelf, so we'll put it on this shelf to allow people to pick different items. You have 2 full brown bags to fill with items, so these are bigger boxes so you can put it outside to get more items. Here we have different types of beans. We have salmon that's available, and we have mini raviolis, beef raviolis. I have tuna fish. They've been taking these quite a bit. They love them. It's a beef pasta, 4-cheese lasagna, and we also have a cheeseburger mix. They're kind of like hamburger helpers, but in a little package. We try to keep, formula and milk for them. Again, that can be donated to the Postal Service. Again, these have to be bought. They don't come from USDA. If you look around the walls, they have pictures and paintings and different things to spruce it up to be like a family store. And that's how we try to make it this way. That's why we had it set up like a grocery store, but like a family store, because we figure we become friends with the people that come here. They get to know us, we get to talk to them, joke with them or whatever, and make it a nicer experience going through the cupboard.
I'm John Pedoni, and I'm the administrator here for the Salvation Army Resource Center, which is a food bank and a resource center for the community. Besides food services, we also help people with electricity, oil heat, propane, whatever they need. It's not just a food bank anymore here, it's a complete service center for the community. Every week there's more and more new clients coming in as we've been progressing. So we started with maybe the first month, maybe 50 families came in here, and then we grew to, we're averaging maybe 65 families. We're still away from downtown, so it's a little bit tough for people to get here. And what we're finding is people are taking the bus to come in here. We have motel residents right down the street from us who walk here to get their food. So we're open 3 days a week for food, and 2 days focused on social services. I look at this as the same thing because we need a lot of canned goods, especially the protein goods, canned goods. Again, I do a lot of hotel people here, so things that are easily to prepare, for instance, soups, and I hate to do a brand name, but Chef Boyardee, they like it because they can go to the microwave and pop it in there and make it easy. Protein, canned goods, and toiletries. We don't get enough paper towels, toilet paper. Right now, tissues aren't a big deal, but we don't get enough of that type of product for the people who come in here. Please, May 11th is the date of the National Letter Carriers Food Drive. Give us whatever you can give us, and we're going to use it to help people who are really in need, people who are hurting, falling through the cracks, with all the jobs not being available, some people who can't work, or people who are retired and living on fixed incomes come in here, and it's difficult for them to make ends meet. This can drive, this food drive, will help immensely for everybody in this community.
Welcome to Brock Community Action Food Shelf. My name is Amy Scott. I am the food program manager.
And I am Vicki Loomis. I'm development marketing here at Brock Community Action.
Brock Community Action's food shelf is available to anyone that lives in Rutland County. So as far out as some of our rural neighbors, and we are available to anyone regardless of income.
Brock Community Action Food Shelf offers a place for folks to go 5 days a week who are in need of some groceries. We offer fresh fruits and vegetables. We do fresh food recovery 5 days a week.
There's no reason why you can't shop here as long as you live in Rutland County. That's our only qualification. On a weekly basis right now, we're serving about 340 households for a total of about 600 total people in the households.
Today alone on a Monday it was 81.
The biggest challenge that we run into is being able to keep variety on the shelves and making sure that we have staple items. So when you think about the things that you would typically use to make dinner, the center of the plate are the things that we actually have a lot of those that are donated. The sides, packaged things that are easy for kids to take to school, snacks, easy things like just peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter is a big thing. Anyone can eat peanut butter, and so we always ask for things like that. Things that are just really staples of anybody's household that we try to keep on the shelves and have some variety for folks to be able to choose from.
When donating canned goods and things like that, to keep in mind the pop-top cans. A lot of households may not have can openers. So just little things like that I think are really important to kind of keep in mind. So on May 11th, we're looking forward to meeting members of our community as we go around and collect donations. We want to encourage anybody that is able to leave non-perishable items outside of their home for us to pick up. It will allow us to stock our shelves without having to spend the funding that we need. So it'll save us having to purchase the items that are donated, which will then allow us to purchase more fresh fruits and vegetables. Dairy items aren't donated a lot, so eggs, milk, butter, cheese, things like that, that are also, you know, if you get a box of mac and cheese, you need butter and you need milk to make it with. So we're able to use funds on things like that when we are able to receive donations of non-perishable items.
I think that's the best answer I could have come up with. Most of the folks that we work with are either on disability or on Social Security. So these are people that are living on a very limited budget, and seeing them come in all the time, just trying to supplement their 3 Squares or the different programs that they are not able to make last for the entire month. The best part about the job that we do is seeing people that come in and they walk into a fully stocked grocery store where they're able to choose the things that they want to have to eat. And also working with all of our local farmers and different businesses that donate to us to make that all happen. That's the best part of our job, is just feeling all of that community support and watching our neighbors go home with full baskets and happy bellies.
And we also encourage anybody who's interested in learning more to come down and check out our food shelf or visit brock.org, and you can learn about all of the programs that we offer, and you can learn about our food shelf. But please, come down to 45 Union Street and check it out for yourself. We like to share what we have to offer. We're very proud of it.
We certainly do.
We appreciate everything that you do and your consideration of your neighbors.
Anybody out there, you get your postman comes by, please, on the Saturday, give them something.
It's a great reminder too of, we're right here in downtown Rutland, so if you're donating for the Letter Carrier Food Drive, you may be donating to your friend or neighbor that you may not know it shops here for groceries.
You have no idea how much your donations help us to keep going and helps the families in the community.
We know this community is very giving. I know that for a fact. In my first year here, I've seen it. Outstanding amount of gifts that we got for children, for instance, at Christmas. We need the same thing with the food drive.
Different events like Stamp Out Hunger happen is that we actually feel the community support at that time. There's only a couple of food drives that we have, and we know that everyone can participate in Stamp Out Hunger, which makes it a really special event.
When the need is here in Rutland, the Rutland mailmen, they do an awful lot all year round delivering your mail. The old saying, winter storms, whatever, and April showed us a lot of different days.
You're really helping people that you know and interact with on a daily basis. Maybe you grew up with them, or they're your neighbors, or whatever it may be, but you're really donating to people that you know and care about in your community.
respect your mailmen, but help them also to help us. You're helping your own community by giving them the canned goods.
So thank you for giving, and I hope to see a whole ton of food there.
All the food collected stays in the community that it was donated in. That's the beauty of this drive, is truly neighbors helping neighbors. So please, once again, support the Rutland Letter Carriers Food Drive. Carriers in your community will pick it up and get it to the closest food shelf. Thank you.